Another early morning at Henderson, Friday, June 25th. Happy birthday to Captain Dodd and Sister Debbie. Gonna catch you some big bull brim, I hope. All right, let's go get them. Hope we make a good video for you. Thanks for watching. All right, we're gonna start the morning off with the teeny torpedo. Tiny torpedo. And man, I'm hoping some big bull brim and maybe some chickapin will come up and nail it.
Well, no luck with the topwater torpedo, so it was on to crickets and worms, and I wanted to see which would work the best. The day started with some nice catches and also meeting a few people that watch some of the videos. I always enjoy that.
Get to go back. Yeah.
I just recognized what you just did. I watched your video from Monday.
Oh, awesome. How you doing?
Good, man. I just got in the water.
Okay. Not quite as good as Monday so far, but it's gonna be, I think. Y'all catching some?
We caught one.
Okay.
Just got in the water.
I was trying an experiment today because I usually use crickets. And today I'm trying worms. And sure enough, the first 3 fish I caught were chickapin.
Really? Man.
Yeah.
And I didn't get no worms.
Well, they're not biting. The experiment's kind of done. More chickapin with worms, but way fewer bites.
Yeah.
So I'm back to crickets now, and I didn't buy enough.
You do your own filming?
Yep. Yep, you're actually on video right now. I could,
TV, make us famous.
if I do well, I'll do a shout out to the Church Point crew.
All right.
This was Jody, Murphy, and Emmett from Church Point. Really enjoyed meeting them, and I hope they caught as many fish as I did.
I've caught them a bunch on little beetle spins.
What color?
I usually use black with yellow stripe
Yeah.
and a little gold, tiny little gold spinner. But I'm talking small, like little beetle spin. It's fun. Well, I'm gonna go deep in the woods.
All right, Mark. Good luck, man.
It's good to meet you guys.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
If I get eaten by an alligator, you never saw me.
The goal was to do some exploring and try to find a few new spots out there. It's always a bit of a challenge, and that water is always changing. Here's a fan boat swamp tour. They do an incredible business. Tons of clients. It's great to see people kind of taking a notice to our swamps and always looking for alligators, of course. Very cool business.
Spot. Yep. There it is. Just leaning to the side. It's got to get bigger. It's getting bigger. Way bigger. Oh yeah. Good brim. Fighting hard. Big old female. No chickapin. Oh yeah, best one in a while. Oh man, this is something big. I hope this isn't a catfish. This is definitely something different. Let's get a look at it.
Man, after these 2 upcoming catches, I really thought I was in for a long, frustrating day.
Oh,
But luckily that was not the
sure what
case.
this is.
Anyhow, glad to move through this
Gaspy.
process, that's for sure.
that's terrible. Oh, that is terrible. Oh. Look at that. I would normally say a fun fight, but not even that. This is the equivalent of a saltwater drum. Look at this. That's just nasty.
Well, the first observation was there were a few brim to be had, but also some challenges. This goo was no fun.
Yep, we can.
And the worm bite was not
Maybe,
working. It
just
was definitely
maybe we
crickets
found
at
a spot.
first, but that was to change later in the
Oh,
day.
that's the best one in a little while here. It's got to be a good one. And of course, it's a catfish. Unbelievable.
And of course, the obligatory catfisher too, always out there messing with me. Man, it was about to turn into a much better day, but there were some challenges to start, to say the least.
Broke me off. Oh yeah. There we go. Wow, some good clean water. You can see the fish way out there. That's pretty.
So one note on the day was that the bite deep in the woods was not nearly as good as out closer to the boulevard. I really enjoy going way back in the woods, but the water was not moving well enough. So I ventured back to my favorite spot, one of a few spots that I really rely on. Ended up pulling out a lot of big brim, as always. Just have to not overfish it for a while and then come back at intervals. And then also, second observation was that initially the worms were not working real well, but later in the day that changed greatly. So I think it's awfully good to have a little bit of both worms and crickets.
Finally. Oh, nice one.
And despite getting out there at 6:30 in the morning, the bites seemed to pick up much later in the day. I think that has a lot to do with maybe the full moon. Those fish might have been feeding all night. I think that happens with trout for sure. So maybe the same with these brim, but it's certainly picked up in the afternoon. Ultimately, you'll see later in the video, between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m., that 1 hour, I might have put about 25 big fish in the boat, and it was a lot of fun, and that was on worms after I had run out of crickets. As always, I'm having to navigate through these bushes and trees and kind of keep an eye for unwanted critters, that's for sure. Lots of fun though, it sure is beautiful.
All right. That's the size we're looking for right there.
An unplanned but very fun part of the day was catching a lot of fish while on the phone with my girlfriend, my cousin Brady, and Captain Andre. Sure makes for a lot of laughs.
Fat lips on this thing. We got one. We got her. Pretty good one. Not a keeper. I've caught a lot of these females today. It's really weird. I don't know if it's any sort of pattern or anything, but I'm catching one female, and then that's it. No other fish at that spot.
That's weird.
And that could make all the sense in the world. I'm not sure. Because it could be the female is just sitting on the nest.
Yeah.
Come on. We got a big one. I'm sorry.
The last 30-minute one is just two kids that I kind of want to I don't want to let slip through the cracks because I've been missing. So
Yeah.
I kind of want to keep them, and I'm making that happen today. So when I have time, I'll stop for somewhere on the way.
Okay. So you're gonna pass out from hunger.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Hello?
I'm here.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
It's certainly not 5G phone service out in those woods, huh?
How long are you going to stay out there? TBD?
Man, if it doesn't rain, I'm gonna stay out here for a while. Oh, he's in the lilies. Oh, it's a hog. Get around the tree. Oh, best one of the day. Oh, yeah. Wait till you see this thing. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Wait until you see this one. Oh, this is a beauty. Big old fat one. All right. A little FaceTime fishing comes out good.
I think I've got 3 or 4 already.
Yeah. Oh, we got one. We got one.
Nice to know.
Yes. Get over here. Oh, it's a chickapin. No, it's a goggle eye.
A goggle eye.
First goggle eye of the day.
I've got how many different ones?
damn, he's a fat one too, I think. Not huge, but fat enough to almost fillet. Oh yeah, nice one. Man, that was a fun hook set. Good solid brim. Oh, look how wide that is. Big old wide one. All right, thank you, buddy.
Lots of water covered, searching for new spots. Sure glad to find this one.
Oh yeah, way back in there. Oh, this one's got some weight to it. All right. Oh, and I'll let him get in the bushes. Terrible. Get out of there. Oh, terrible fishing. He's still on. Now he's coming out. Oh, he's back in the bushes. Oh, good one. Yes. Very good one. Oh, thick, thick. One of the biggest ones of the day. Yes. All right, going for 2 in a row here. Just pulled a big one out of there. And there's another. Oh man, and he took it way down. I gotta get him out of the bushes. Oh yeah, another big one. Oh, come around. Got some grass on it. Whew. Good one. Peeing everywhere. Ooh. This one's gonna go back. Pretty darn solid. Got to get 3 in a row. The bite's been quick right here. Good little spot. Big one. And another. You can feel the weight of it right on the hook set. There's some brush there I got to get him through. There you go. Oh, look at that thing coming at me. Oh, a big one. You can see the orange. Beauty. Beautiful fish. That's 3 or 4 in a row right there in that spot. I'm gonna go for a long cast, way back in there. Let's go. And another one. Didn't even have to go under. Whoa. These are pretty good sized brim coming out of there. Oh, that's a chickapin. Look how pretty. Whoa. Beautiful chickapin.
Well, the searching paid off. That was a great spot. Some long distance
Big old
casting
red ear.
and fun to pull those fish through that brush pile. Big brim. And now the day was about to go a little sideways with a phone call from my cousin Brady, who had some great information about the health benefits of Oreos.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Oh, it's just about to take it out of there. I think we got a good one. I think we got a good one. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Oh yeah. Gave me a good 2.5 seconds. This is a nice one. Oh, heavy fish. Come on. Yeah. Beauty. Yes, sir.
Just read an article how Oreos lower your cholesterol.
Oh, I'm gonna start pounding them. I'm gonna start pounding them.
You can't do the milk though. You can only dip it in the milk.
Okay. All right. How about oh son? Oh son, we call big bull, big bull.
Are you in Henderson?
Oh yeah, we're catching bulls, we're catching chickapin, we're catching goggle eye. Whoo! You just caught a keeper, Brady, a big bull.
Who's with
Me and my GoPro.
you?
This one's for Brady right here. Big bull, he's on the phone. Talking to me about how Oreos are healthy for me. Amen. Amen. Let's catch
All
you
right.
another one. I'm back in here in the woods, man. You should see this. Pushing off a tree. Oh, you got to do that.
Man, the kayak on the boat.
Oh, the kayak's made for this. Yeah, I can do it in my. We can do it in my boat, but the kayak.
Yeah,
Watch
we
it.
have to do it in the boat.
Watch this, Brady. Yeah, you could bring your Oreos. Watch this.
Well, no, how are you going to bring a case of beer?
Oh, there's plenty of space in the kayak for beer.
No.
Plenty of space. Look, now I'm not getting.
Umbrella and beer.
I can do both. I can do that. Damn, it's nice out here. This is, I mean, I'm literally like in a wooden forest. It's called the boulevard.
Call them what?
The boulevard is what they call this. It's because it's a canal that's split in the middle by a median of humps
Yeah.
and trees.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
And then I go in the woods on the side of it. And you can go way in the woods, all the way. The woods will take you all the way to the I-10 bridge.
Yeah.
All right, here comes another good spot right here. I guarantee it, right here. Oh, these little slip corks make good casts with my 4-foot 8-inch ugly stick. Woo!
What kind of reel you got on?
I got a little Shimano. It's these old school quick trigger spinning reels, where it has a little trigger to where I can open and close the bail with one hand, so I never have to use my other hand. Oh son, Brady, you got one, son. Oh yeah, from the side.
Bang and drag?
He's rip and drag. Oh yeah, it's under the boat. Oh, it's a big one. Woo! Wait until you see this on video. Well, not sure we made a whole lot of sense there, but sure was fun catching up with Brady, and man, he caught some fish. There you go, Brady. I'm still letting him go.
Did you get it?
I got him and I let him go.
I thought it was a big one.
It was a big one. I told you I'm being real selective.
Gotta get a gooder one.
I gotta get a gooder one. Here we go. Oh, son. Oh, that one's running. That one's running. Oh, that's a nice bite. Oh, man, I looked away for a second, and then boom, gone. That's gone in the bag. Big bull. Good little spot again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pulled it way down. Man, this water's clean. I'm gonna be seeing this cork in my sleep tonight. Oh, beautiful big orange belly. Whoo! Get him on camera. Come on. There it is. Whoo! Love it. Big old belly. Back to a good spot right here. Should be a fish. Right there. Kept working in and out of the woods and along the side of the boulevard, and then back to a few of my favorite spots after giving them some rest. It was a lot of good action in the afternoon, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, on cue. Get off that tree. Oh, here he comes. Look at that rod bending. That's a good one. Oh, unbelievable. How do you lose that? Always some bloopers. All right, back to our favorite spot. Make a decent cast. Get ready. Yep. messing with it. Yep. And there he was. He was on it the whole time. Get around that tree. It's the same tree every time. And then the other tree. And then they come at you. Oh, well, look at the size of this thing. Wow. Biggest one of the day. Just got to give it a rest for about 20-30 minutes. Maybe not even that long. Come back and get some. This is a big bull brim. And that hook is way down in there. He is peeing on me. Oh, that was lucky. Look at the size of this thing. Peeing everywhere. Big, beautiful brim.
One of the biggest bull brim of the summer so far. This one was right at about 10 inches. Anyhow, the gauge was reading just under 14 feet, and that makes the woods just below 5 feet. So if it can stay steady around that 5 feet range, there should be good fishing non-stop.
Good spot.
I was about to run out of crickets here later in the day, and that ended up being a blessing because it forced me to use those worms, and my experiment was proven wrong. The worms ended up working incredibly well. Caught a ton of fish, and it's a lot less of a hassle to change worms rather than crickets. You can catch 4, 5, 6 fish on one worm. And the other thing about worms is they cast better. Seem to be able to, the extra little bit of weight or density of the worms, just you can really get that cast right into a perfect spot. So you'll see some of that footage upcoming. The temperature of the water was about 84 degrees, so that's staying pretty steady. And it's really clean now. It's a nice dark color, but clean, where you can see the fish in there quite nicely when you're reeling
Get
them
over
in.
here. Oh, it's a big one. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Henderson bluegill, bull brim.
And I was fishing just under 2 feet or so under a slip cork.
Big old fatty.
When I tried to go shallower, no bites at all. So I think you want to stay around that 2 foot mark when the water's 5 feet in those woods.
Kicking. Oh yeah. Last cricket. One last good bite. That was a tricky one. Man.
The storm stayed away, so I decided to stick with it and headed east down the boulevard and fished right off the side of the boulevard there through some bushes. Had a great conversation with my buddy Andre. You see some of that action and caught a few fish with him.
It's every cast right now.
Unfortunately, my camera died at the very end.
All right, we got Captain Morrow on the phone here. We're pulling out some bulls. Let's see if we can catch a good one for him while he's on the phone.
Back in the woods again?
I'm actually just off the boulevard. Yep, and this is a new spot that I've been wanting to try to find some new spots, you know, because I got a couple of spots that are automatic, but watch this. Here we go. He's back in there. Oh yeah. Oh son. Oh son. Got a good one. Here's your keeper, Andre, right here. This is going to be beautiful on your video. It's a good one. Oh yeah, you got a keeper here, buddy. Big old fat lips. Look at that. I wish, good for you, Duke. I wish we were on FaceTime. Woo! He came off in the boat. Yep. Here he is. He's peeing everywhere. Captain Morrow's keeper brim.
What a catch by Captain Morrow, just as the camera was dying. One of the biggest of the day. Had a couple like this right around the 10-inch mark. Big, huge, and fat. Fun to pull in. All right, as far as good fishing spots go, obviously the base of the cypress trees is premium, and that's where most of the catching is happening for me, but this is also a great area. You have these bushes that line the sides of the boulevard, and if you can find some cuts like this where the water kind of flows through, and then you fish around those cuts, maybe where the current breaks a little bit behind some sticks or a tree or some bushes or something, you
you can pull out a ton of fish. This happens to be next to a huge cypress tree, which doesn't hurt. I caught some right off of there, but right through this cut, tons of good fish. It's been a blast. Some big bull brim.
Finally, time to head in, and I met some really nice subscribers on the pedal back. Mr. Castile, a fellow kayaker, and the Leday family. Man, they had it figured out. 2 kayaks with a dog on back of one and the little daughter on the back of the other. Very cool. And thanks for saying hello. Another awesome day out there in Henderson. Well over 80 brim caught. I threw back so many, and these are 39 big keepers. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you out there next time.